Hello everybody, welcome back to another tabletop review. This one is of the Finnish Mosin Nagant M27. This is a recent purchase of mine from an auction that was just too good a deal to pass up. I promised myself a couple years ago I wasn't going to buy any more Mosin Nagants because I just had too many, and in fact over the last couple of years I've sold about 6 of them. But every once in a while a rare enough variant comes along, or a Finnish one, that I just can't resist, and this is one of those. Especially when it has the included bayonet that you can see there. Those are a little rare to find and expensive when you do find them. Probably ranging in the $150 to $200 range just for the bayonet alone. Let alone the rifles. These are probably running in the $400 range, I would say, today. Maybe a lot for a Mosin Nagant, but a rare version such as this, I think it's well worth it, especially when it includes that bayonet. Let me grab the bayonet and we'll just do a quick look at the features of this particular rifle. And I'll flip the screen around here. First thing I'll do is take a look at the bayonet itself. Extremely fine condition. There's the maker mark, Fiskars. And then the scabbard also. You can see it's the rib style scabbard. I'm sure that's a reproduction frog on it, but it is the correct German style that these would have had. This is an earlier style bayonet. They came in about 3 variations. So let me grab the rifle and we'll go on with it. This is a Tikka barrel, dated 1932. You can see it's an F barrel. However, right above the 5 there's a D, which means it was modified to the D barrel, which can handle all the cartridges in the 7.62 by 54R. Now, one of the reasons I jumped on this gun, and you probably won't be able to see it very well, but this is also a New England Westinghouse United States made receiver, just as my M39. You can go back and look at the M39 I purchased from Classic Firearms that came with also a Westinghouse receiver. No date on the Westinghouse receivers. This is a matching number gun, bolt matches. There's the sight, it's the Dragoon style sight, but modified. You can see the modification done to it where they're milled off. The top is milled off, and then this new plate installed on the rear. Also, it has the meter markings on it, as you can see right there. However, the Airson markings are still on the bottom side of the sight. Airson being equivalent to about a step in length. It's the Russian measurement. And we'll continue up and down. Now this one also has, as you can see, the swivel hangers, but it does not have it has the slotted stock still. The escutcheons are not the type normally found with that stock, but it does have the swivel hangers in it. Not uncommon to see, but not too common either. And to see if we can make it focus, there's the stock maker cartouche still visible on stock. This kind of has a dry looking finish to it. There is the toe splice. As you can see, it's an early type splice. The rounded finger style. There were 3 styles of splices. Then they switched to a straight style. This is a wartime protection stock. And then the later remanufactured, not remanufactured, but the later stocks post-war actually have a 3-groove configuration where they are just 3 straight finger joints in there. Again, it's numbers matching. An older style sling on this too, an older oval buckle sling. This has the strengthened popsicle stick style forend on it and cleaning rod. This gun has been counterbored about an inch or so, and the bore is just a little bit pitted, but it's not bad. In fact, my best shooting Mosin Nagant excuse me, my best shooting Mosin Nagant actually has a counterbored bore and shoots absolutely wonderfully. So I have high hopes for this one shooting just as well. So there we have it. One of my favorite makes of rifles, the Mosin Nagant, from one of my favorite countries that modified the Mosin Nagant for use. You can see how the wonderful condition of the stock. Certainly refinished at some point due to the quality of the bluing on the gun. Tikka manufacturer on the barrel. Now, the variations on these guns are tremendous. I don't even pretend to know everything there is about these, as far as I believe there were 7 stock variations on these from what I've read, and multiple configurations on the slings, such as having a sling swivel installed in the bottom of the stock. Some of them might have 2 sling swivels, and if you have the sling swivel on the bottom, this rear one would be plugged. And then of course the type with the swivel hangers in it, such as this one, but again having a different stock inlet there. Well, there we have it. I succumbed to the urge to buy another Mosin Nagant. This time a Finnish one. Well worth it in my opinion. Hopefully it's a good shooter. As soon as the snow melts, we've just had 2 feet of snow on my shooting range here in the Rocky Mountains, so waiting for the wind and the snow to abate before we get out and get some more shooting videos done. All right. Thanks a lot for joining in, and we'll see you next time.